Hello everyone, this is Susan Gerbic. I'm going to talk to you today about talk pages. So I've come to the Power Balance Wikipedia page, and I bet you never noticed that there is a talk section where Wikipedia editors speak to each other about improving Wikipedia pages. And this is available for everyone, not just people who are logged in like I am or who have an account. You can always look at a talk page anytime you're on a Wikipedia page. So it's this little tab over here on the left. It says talk. Now these all can look a little bit different depending on how much content is on the page and if people have set up these kinds of things here. So don't panic. I'm not going to talk about that at the moment. All we want to talk about is that there is something called a talk page, and I'm going to show you a couple really small edits and how to make them work. So when you add a new section to a talk page, see here it says new section, it will appear at the bottom of the page. These are sections right here. There's one, here's another, placebo versus does not work. When you write something in here, it appears blah, 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 and then you're going to sign your post, which is what I did, and I'll show you in a second, and somebody else can respond back. And you have a little conversation with them. Here's the person who signed back to me. You have a little conversation about editing the Wikipedia page. Sometimes we use things that are a little bit, how do I say, jargon-wise, and it is frustrating to newer editors, and I do apologize. This is something that we do, and maybe we're used to speaking to each other, and a lot of times I don't even understand it myself. So here's an example up here where they've used, the sources are not very good according to Wikipedia MEDRS. If you mouse over it, it says that means identifying reliable sources for medicine. So let's see if there's anything else up here I see. No, I don't see anything else on here. But we'll put these kinds of shortcuts so that oh, here's another one. This is a real common one. This section arguably violates Wikipedia neutral point of view. And if you read these, if you click on them, you'll be able to read them and you'll understand a little bit more about the jargon that the different editors are using with each other. So I totally encourage you to be comfortable with that. Sometimes the words are a little bit ambiguous, the rules, and it kind of depends on what you mean by, this or that. So bear with us, always be polite on talk pages, and editors try to be nice right back to people. We sometimes get a little frustrated with editors who are, I don't want to say new, but they're trying to add content and they don't really quite understand what's going on, or they're adding content that's totally, flagrant to the rules, just absolutely not okay, slanderous or whatnot. So yes, sometimes editors can snap at the newbies, and I hope that doesn't happen to you. If it does, please be polite in return, and make your case back to the editor, and they'll probably be very sorry that they did it. It's just the way it is, how this thing happens. So I'm going to go over here and make a couple quick edits. I'm at the Minnesota Atheist talk page, and I thought I would just answer this one thing that is written here by Cap020570. This person wrote, just an FYI, I'm working on this page. Really, send me a message if you have any questions. This was signed June 8th, 2013. I want to respond to that person. Now, normally we don't respond a lot to people for saying something like this because I don't have a lot to say, but I wanted to be able to show you an edit. So I found this page and I decided I would do this. So I'm going to come over here, and on the left-hand side, I'm going to put a colon. Oops, wrong one. Oops. And I'm going to say something like, thank you for doing such a good job on this page, period. Now I need to sign this. And the way it's signed is you put 4 tildes. I'm going to put shift, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 tildes. And you see how this editor, when they made their edit, it looks like this. Now I'm going to go ahead and go back down, and I'm not going to hit preview. Now normally I always hit preview, but this time I'm just going to hit save page. Thank you. I'm going to hit save page down here, and let's see what it looks like. Okay, so this is what it looks like. This is what this CAP person wrote, and I wrote, "Thank you for doing such a good job on this page." And you notice I put the 4 tildes and my name came up. Now you should always put the 4 tildes. If you do not put the 4 tildes, it's going to come up with a anonymous edit thing, and you know it. How do I say? You don't have as much credence. You don't have as much. It looks like you're a new person whenever you put when you don't sign it. It's like you don't know what you're doing. And you know, of course, the editors are probably going to say to themselves, "This person doesn't have a clue what they're doing." Well, sometimes we do forget to put the 4 tildes, and it's just an accident. So, you know, just try to respond to people politely, very civil. Always use good faith, and you know, sign your posts. I'm going to do one more. I want to show you how to put a section. This is a Wikipedia page I'm writing, and this is not a public page necessarily. So I'm going to just kind of put some gibberish on here, but I want to show you how I do a section. Here's a new section. I'll click that, and the page is going to come up, and it wants to know what the section is. Here is an example of a new section. And then I'm going to type in here, "Hello, this is just a test." Now I'm going to put my 4 tildes. And again, I'm not going to hit preview. I'm going to just go ahead and hit save. And this is what the talk page now looks like. Here is an example of a new section. "Hello, this is just a test." See how I added that on here. Now I'm going to hit edit source. I'm going to respond to myself. Just want you to see what this looks like. The colon indents it a little bit. A test, you say? 4 tildes. And I'm going to have to write something in this edit summary. So I'm just going to write RE, which is what I usually write when I'm responding to somebody in such a way. And see how it indented a little bit. And I'm going to do one more time. Now I wanted to indent further, so I'm going to use 2 of these. And now I'm not going to add the tildes. Let's see what happens. RE, save page. Yes, a test. See, it doesn't give me my answer. Now a bot will probably come up from Wikipedia. That's a computer-generated computer thing. They'll probably come up and edit it, and they'll add the thing. It'll say unsigned comment or something like that. But you should always sign your posts. That gives the date and the time, and the where I'm at, and my name. So this is just an example of what a talk page looks like and how to respond to it. So please go to your favorite Wikipedia page and open up the talk page. Some of the best discussions on the internet are happening on the Wikipedia pages of some of these more interesting, controversial subjects. Pick something like your favorite psychic, like Sylvia Browne or John Edward, or go to maybe homeopathy or some other kind of pseudo quack site, because the talk page is made up of people who are editors of all different kinds of persuasions, scientific backgrounds, and so on. So the conversations are quite interesting, and they tend to be very polite. So I hope you enjoyed this little discussion about talk pages.